much does it help with having Larry? So you're saying getting with the lead and seeing what he's able to do.
That basically made the decision for me, because if I'm able to still be here, be able to be noticed, we're still on TV basically every week, so that basically made me want to say it.
Have you had a chance to observe? I mean, the quarterbacks. I know you probably go up against them a little bit, but no, yeah,
I have no idea.
You haven't even seen or heard or any talk about how they're doing or anything.
No idea.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching film to see what we did wrong, so I have no idea what the quarterbacks did.
Do you watch the offensive tackles at all? I mean, the guys that you're going up against every day. I mean, what have you seen out of that group?
I've seen a lot of improvement in Donovan Smith. I mean, John Ursula was all Big Ten, so he's doing a great job. Gress is doing a good job against him. I think the line's coming more together. And they picked up the offense way better than they did last year.
You guys feel the same way on this? Do you feel the same way offensively? You picked it up just that much more than last spring. How does it compare this year as to last year? Your understanding?
Last year was way more mistakes. Because it was a new defense, we was making way more mistakes and blitzes and stuff like that. Now this year, we know the language and the verbiage and everything, so it's less mistakes.
Yeah, you were talking about the sacks you missed earlier from the film. Is that the kind of stuff that graded on you all off season?
Say that one more time.
Was that the kind of stuff that graded on you all off season? Those missed
Oh
sacks?
yeah. I was upset with myself. I caught my dad and like, I can't believe I missed all those sacks.
What kind of relationship do you have with Nittany?
He's a pretty cool young guy.
Did he ever talk to you about how you were a freshman last year, both come from the same place, how you did so well last year? Did he ever talk to you maybe?
He jokes around like freshman All-American stuff like that, but sometimes he does say, I want to be the next freshman of the year.
Well, how about for you? What are your goals for this upcoming season? Sacks-wise, awards, that kind of stuff?
I don't want to, shoot for any awards. I just want to help my team win, basically.
When you say you missed sacks, were these things that you realized at the moment, or did you have to go back and look at tape? Were they pointed out to you?
Oh yeah, on the field, I would know when I missed a sack, but it was a couple more that I seen that if I'd have did something different, I would have had a couple more.
What sort of things did you have to do differently?
Listen to Coach Johnson. Taking the inside when I'm not supposed to, and doing stupid things on the field.
So how much of that comes with experience, I guess?
Oh yeah, Coach Johnson wasn't that hard on me because as a freshman, that's your first year playing, so you're not really accustomed to that. So with more experience, you expect more.
Well, how much film did you watch in the offseason? Was it each game multiple times over and over?
Yeah, I watched the games pretty much, like a lot of times.
What's the biggest thing you learned about yourself as a player from watching that?
I need more effort, basically, because I would watch my film and then I would watch Tom Ali in the league, and the reason he gets so much sacks and he gets so much pressure because it's just effort. He just has like a motor that just doesn't stop.
Have you talked to Tom at all?
No, when he comes up here, I talk to him, but not really.
I know you're just a sophomore, but do you feel like you've got, what's the leadership role for you heading into this year that you've kind of taken on this spring?
I think Daquan is the leader of the D-line, but I would say for me, leading would be leading by example. Going out there making plays that would make my teammates want to make the same plays I just did. If I get a big hit, they will want to do the same thing because it just like overjoys and it gives everybody excitement. So I would say leading by example.
You said Daquan's the leader of the defense. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, he's a leader. Yeah, he's the leader of the defensive line because he's making plays and he's talking verbal. So everybody wants to do what he's doing. You get the same praise that he is.
Last year, you talked a lot about how much weight you put on from when you first got here. Where are you weight-wise? Are you where you want to be and size-wise, or do you still have a ways to go there?
I think I'm about 250 solid right now. I want to get to about 255 before the season starts because you start losing weight during the season.
Yeah.
So being 250 is good for me. I feel a little faster being a little heavier. So
How much stronger are you now than when you got here?
I'm way stronger. When I first got here, run was a problem for me. Getting tackles reaching me and things like that. So but now I'm able to, lock out, be able to push the tackles off and see running backs better.
You were asked earlier about going up against the tackles all the time. Do you go head-to-head blocking wise against the tight ends at all, or?
Oh yeah.
And what's it like? Because you have some pretty.
Yeah, we got some big tight ends. I think I'm doing a good job against them right now. Coach, that's one thing Coach Johnson said I need to get better at. Because we got the six technique when we're head up on them. Sometimes the guard comes double team us, push us out, and things like that. That's one thing he want to emphasize. That's on our base defense. We have to be head up on the tight end. So I think I'm doing a good job, but I have to do way better.
You obviously are something of a proven commodity at D end. Who are some other guys we should keep an eye on who may not have played quite as much as you did last year?
CJ's, I think he's going to be a good player this year, and Anthony Zetta. Definitely think they're going to be able to step up and do some good things this year.
What's kind of the difference with John Butler being the coordinator this year? Like, what is he like? Because we know with the DBs he was always fiery.
He's the same way, fiery, preaching a lot of effort, and he wants to get the ball. Basically, we got to capitalize on opportunity. Just breaking up the ball, like for example, breaking up the ball isn't good enough. He wants interceptions.
His experience in the secondary, but how does he work with you guys as a defensive line? How does he work with your unit? How does he get rolled?
I say basically like same thing that Coach Roof did. Like he'd tell us certain things and then have Coach Johnson teach us.
And like when you're going through and they're grading out all the missed sacks, is there like a number of them that you remember? Like I was excellent,
I think it was about 4.
About 4?
Yeah.
Is there one big one that sticks out in your mind?
Iowa. I beat the guy clean, and I just had it was just me and the quarterback, and he just made one step, and then he was gone. I can't believe I missed that one.
Is that like a clip that you'll watch several times, like before games now? Or
I watched it a few times. It makes me sick to this day. It's just a learning experience. When you get there, it's not just beating. That made me learn. It's just not beating them. You have to make the play.
Did people kind of start to figure you out a little bit toward the end of last year? Because obviously you were an unknown going into the season, but I'm sure once people got film on you, it was a little easier to game plan for you. Not easier, but...
I'm not sure. I think I did some plays. I made some plays against Wisconsin, so I wouldn't say they tried to slow me down, but we did so much moving around last year, you couldn't really game plan against anybody. Because we went from 3-4 to 4-3, and we had so many different defenses, so you really couldn't game plan against one person.
How cool is it to play in that sort of system where people may not know where you're coming from for a pass rusher?
That's good. That's good because it just it makes you like Jordan had so many plays last year. It's so much plays that you can make out of that system. It's great.
Thanks, Dean.
Conditioning.